I'm unstoppable, do the impossible. I'm irresponsible, yet I'm phenomenal. I got an arsenal, I'm dropping bombs, you know. No, I'm not stopping, no. Conquer the obstacle, to the top, here I go, think I'm...
Okay, you beautiful fandom, welcome back to the back of the semi-truck. And if you were here for the last chapter, then you know that I was having a problem with my foot falling asleep. Don't worry though, because with this chapter, we don't have to worry about that. This is probably the only thing that I'm watching this evening. So no more of that, hey, if I sit here too long, it makes my foot fall asleep. And the last chapter, I watched an episode of DuckTales before I watched, you know, what chapter we were watching of Rwby. And this chapter that we're watching though is volume 5 chapter 6. Yes, that is what we are on. I sometimes get a lot of stuff mixed up in my head because I do watch a lot around here. Granted, it might seem like I only watch DuckTales and Rwby, but I do actually watch She-Ra, and I watch Big Hero 6, I watch some My Little Pony stuff, I watch Rwby, The Owl House when it comes back, Star vs. the Forces of Evil, or at least I did watch it, Dragon Prince when that flipping comes out. Oh my goodness, I so want Dragon Prince. So, before I get on the whole other subjects of everything else, well, y'all seen the intro. That is the current shows that we watch around here. Is those, I believe it's 8 of them. Whatever's in the intro to, you know, all these reactions, that's what we watch around here currently, the current intro. Now, if you're here watching this later, I have no idea what intro I have. Maybe it changed, maybe it didn't. So, with that said, really fast, I promise y'all I'm not gonna run my mouth too long. I got my headphones, they're ready, and I know I think it was last week, I don't know if y'all knew it, but some of y'all might have, some of y'all might check out some of my other reactions, but I left my microphone at the home location. I was about to say house, but same thing really. And I also left my headphones at the home location as well. And the reason I say home location, by the way, is because, yes, if you're new around here, we are sitting in the back of a semi-truck, hence the name Truck Driving Billy. But, as you can tell, I've got my headphones with me. I got my microphone right there. I don't know how good of a microphone it is, but I do know it is way better than the microphone that I bought from that store while I was on the road, hoping to kind of substitute the microphones for that time being. It didn't work. There was so many pops and crackles and all sorts of stuff in there, so I just gave up. I was like, nope, I'll just rig up something that I used to do, and that's what I did with the DuckTales. And it was the Spider-Man. Ooh, Marvel Knights Spider-Man. It's a fan-made project, but go check it out. And if you want to check it out without all my rambling in it, just click on the link down in the description of those reactions and jump over there and then come back to the reaction. So, I think I've rambled on long enough. We haven't even talked about anything to do with Rwby yet. But I don't know what we're going to get, because sometimes this show is a little scattered. Sometimes we'll get a story over here, then we'll lay that story to the side for an episode and then jump over here, and then we'll jump back over there. So, where we last left off, I believe, well, you know what, I'm just going to shut up, because, yeah, I need to shut up, we need to jump into it, and hopefully we get some Raven, Yang, and Weiss, and all that good stuff, because they left me on a bit of a cliffhanger. So 3, 2, 1, and play. Intro. I almost said skip because I'm used to skipping intros, but not with this show. Rooster Teeth is great to us. So, now that I've paid attention to this part of the intro a lot, let me try to start paying attention to the rest of the intro as well. Because, why not? I mean, the intros don't spoil me that much. You gotta know exactly what's going on to know what's coming due to these intros. And I really hope Nora was wearing a dress that didn't just fall down as she was upside down. I just realized that. Man, I still seeing Menagerie right there though. It makes me wish I was a fauna so I could go to Menagerie and live there myself. It's like a tropical paradise. I know it's just meant to be kind of like, oh, we'll give you this and just appease you, and y'all can live over here away from us. I know that's what Menagerie was meant for, but you know, hey, you want to get rid of me? I'll go to a tropical paradise. You know, just saying. So now that I'm done rambling and running my mouth, let's jump into this. I can usually time that pretty well. Oh, goodness. I got so many fingerprints. There we go. There we go. Okay. Uncle Crow.
Regular or the special?
I'm actually looking
Seeing
for
in a
someone.
bar.
Goes
Quite
by
the
name
unexpected
Shiro One.
place to
Heard
be,
of him?
huh?
I heard he's a regular around here.
Who's asking?
Hey, I'm not some cop, if that's what you mean. I need Shiro for a gig. We go way back.
Way back, huh? So, he's a friend of yours.
Yeah, I'd say so. He's a pretty alright guy.
Well, in that case... You tell that jerk that he better not show his ugly face in here until he pays me the lien he owes me!
Did I say friend?
Yeah.
I meant
Okay.
Really, we're just colleagues.
Wow.
Anyways, thanks for your time, buddy. I'll just be taking off now.
Who needs a bar when you got it just right there in your front pocket, right? Wow.
Great start.
Dude, I get that you want your money, but he had, oh well, he did say he was a friend. Is this your bad luck? Give the scroll to somebody else and let them search for who you're looking for, and maybe there'll be some better luck.
Heather Shields.
Oh, and by the way, I've lost quite a few more pounds since the last chapter we watched as well. I know I'm going to hit a brick wall eventually with all this weight loss I'm getting, but I have lost 20 plus pounds since I started.
Hey there, I'm looking.
Because I do
Heather.
know some of y'all actually pay attention to some stuff I say at the beginning. Before the reaction
pal,
starts.
I've had a rough day. Do you know where she is or not?
Daddy? Does he know where Mommy is?
Ah! Always searching. You're always running into your bad luck. Wonder why I didn't take a drink that time. That's interesting. Huh.
You got a lot of nerve showing up back here. Unless you brought that idiot with you.
How much did Shiro owe you?
Well, I'd say about 16,000 lien. Wait, what? Man, you must be in some serious trouble with him if you're paying me off.
His name is clear.
Yeah.
Okay. I gotcha.
That idiot.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, finally. Raven.
You can wait
I thought we
outside.
were going to literally not get none of this chapter because of how they like to jump around with all the
So,
flipping
what's
storytelling.
the truth?
It's no offense to Rooster Teeth, but
No,
you know, they got
It's
limited
better when
time.
It's hot.
You know, you're really obnoxious.
The truth is that truth is hard to come by. A story of victory for one person is a story of defeat for someone else.
Good
By now,
point.
your uncle has surely told Rwby and her friends plenty of stories.
Well, he's never given me a reason to doubt him before.
That doesn't mean those reasons don't exist. You know, you and your teammates might as well be the poster children for the Huntsman Academies. Your motives vary, but you all enrolled to try and make the world a better place.
Okay.
It's adorable.
So when are we going to get to some info here?
Not all of them. Some people are just in it for the money and the fame, but there's
And
even
wait a
more that are
second.
just looking to grow stronger.
Doesn't Raven know
Your
where
Uncle Crow and I didn't attend
one of the
to
maidens are?
become huntsmen. We did it to learn how to kill huntsmen.
Ah.
Daddy and Uncle left that part out,
Daddy and Uncle did leave that
Aside
part
from the
out.
Grimm, huntsmen were the only ones capable of ruining our raids and hunting us down. Our tribe needed a counterforce. And Crow and I were the perfect age. The entrance exams were child's play compared to what we'd already been through. We were good. So good that we caught the attention of Beacon's very own headmaster, Professor Ozpin.
Ozpin. Now, finally,
Even
we're
after
getting
we
some
were put on
information.
team, I could tell he was keeping his eye on us. Back then, I thought it was because he knew. But it was Team Stark he was interested in.
What do you mean by that?
Constant attention, extra training missions, turning a blind eye whenever we happened to break the rules and get into more trouble than we should have. Sound familiar?
Yeah, it does.
What's your point?
How much do you know about Professor Ozpin? About his past?
He was a prodigy, one of the youngest headmasters to be appointed to a school.
Because that's how he planned it. Because the man you know as Ozpin designed those schools, and has followers inside every academy on Remnant that are loyal to him and no one else.
I
That doesn't make any sense.
don't think that
How could he have-
everyone's
No.
loyal to
Why
him
would
and
someone
nobody
even do
else.
Because
I mean,
Old
we
Man
got
Oz has a great
Our line
terrible
over there
secret.
at
One
Minstrel,
that could spread fear across the
who's,
world.
you know, double, you know,
One that he
backstabbing.
eventually
There we go.
entrusted
That's
to
the
our
one I'm
team.
looking for.
And once I knew, there was no going back. I needed to know more. But with every new discovery I made, the more horrifying the world became.
Okay, then tell us.
Yeah.
What's the big secret?
Just
What's
tell
so
us.
crazy that the rest of us don't know?
The creatures of Grimm have a master named Salem.
No, well, I knew
Can't
that.
be stopped. She can't be reasoned with. And she will not rest until humanity crumbles at her feet.
What?
You know, you two haven't even touched your tea.
Who said that they trusted the
Why
tea
should
that
we
you gave
believe any
them?
of this?
Now you're catching on. So far, you've done nothing but accept what others tell you. But you need to question everything. Otherwise, you'll end up just as blind as Crow.
I wouldn't say Crow is completely
And a
blind.
fool of a father.
Oh. Fool of a father, huh?
Don't you dare talk about my family like that! You need to calm down.
Yang, please.
Listen to your friend, Yang. Your teammates never let you down before.
You don't know the first thing about my teammates. About me. You were never
Yeah, I was
there.
about to say the same thing.
left
You
us.
weren't ever there.
Why?
I know more than you realize. Not just about you, and not just what I've been told, but things I've seen with my own eyes. I know the Grimm have a leader. I know people who can come back from the dead. I know that magic
Yeah,
is
why didn't
real,
you tell them that Osmond
and I can prove
is a man with 2 souls? Well, technically, he ain't the man with 2 souls, but
You
y'all
said
know what I
Ty
mean.
told you all about my semblance. Well, I doubt he ever told you what Oz did to my brother and me.
Oh, great. Now you're going to walk away, make them follow you. Ah. Come on.
Go see for yourself.
Follow them. Well, not follow them, but follow her.
Mom?
Oh.
Are you okay?
I'll be fine once we could get her to take us to
Osmond is the one that made them
It's
where they
okay
can
if
turn into a
you're not
raven and a
okay.
crow.
You didn't believe what she said, right?
Ooh.
Of course not. Well, not all of it. It was crazy. We have dust, semblances, but I mean, there's no such thing as magic.
When you see the bird, remember what your mom's name is.
A raven?
I've seen that bird before.
Maybe it belongs to your mom?
Maybe it is your mom? Okay. Considering we already kind of knew all
How
this,
did you do that?
it's kind of anticlimactic.
Well, I could explain it to you. Or you could ask your uncle.
Go ask your
You're
uncle.
letting us go?
I'm giving you a choice. Stay here with me, and I'll answer all of your questions and more.
Ooh, that is
We can
tempting.
have a fresh
That is
start.
really tempting. But I don't know if Yang's going to do it.
You can go back to Crow and join Ozpin's impossible war against Salem. And meet the same fate as so many others. But can you really go back to trusting someone that's kept so much from you?
Well, sometimes when you're keeping secrets, it's for the benefit of the person that
All
you're
I
keeping
care
it
about
from.
is making sure my sister is safe.
Yang. If you side with your uncle, I may not be as kind the next time we meet.
Oh, come on.
You aren't kind this time either.
Yeah, exactly. You weren't kind this time either.
I know.
This isn't right. I get 1 or 2 of them, but all of them?
Ah,
Raven?
nope, not Raven.
Oh.
You know the sound, don't you? Uh-huh. Okay. So that means we've got 3 of our main girls together, finally. Ruby,
All right,
Yang,
the first batch is just
Weiss.
about done.
Awesome! Now
All
we
we're
just
waiting
need
on
Phil
is
and
Blake.
we'll be all set. Do you really think he's going to bring that many people? This is a lot of food.
You can help eat it.
I don't know. But it sounds like we can use all the help we can
You know,
get.
watching her eat some carrots makes me want some carrots for some reason.
You're going to overcook that.
And that's weird of me to say that.
Hey, Rooby.
I'm coming! Fine, you take over.
Alright.
So,
Time
we
for
didn't know
reunion.
We're coming, so we just cooked all of it.
Come on. Go your sister.
I should have stayed, and I should have talked to you more. I wasn't
Okay.
running around and...
There you go. Yes. Ah. The piano right there as well really sets the mood for that hug.
I love you too.
What you gonna say, Oscar?
Weiss.
Yeah, you joining? Okay. So, now I am kind of wondering how, when Oscar came out, he kind of made me like, okay, who's he looking at here? Because then it kind of panned over to Weiss, and okay, this is obviously character design. Oh, never mind. I'll quit paying attention to that. But yeah, when Oscar walked in the room, it kind of panned over to Weiss, made me think, oh, Oscar's over there looking at Weiss, and then it clicked in my head. I was like, no, you can't be shipping people, because in my head I was like, oh, wait, maybe that's a ship that might be happening. And then I kicked it out of my head because I was like, no, that's just a weird ship. Shipping anybody with Oscar feels weird because it's, if it was Oscar, fine, ship him. But considering it's Oscar and Ozpin, that feels a little weird with that ship because we know Ozpin, we know his age, we know, and we know the girl's age, and it's just kind of like, it just feels weird shipping Oscar with people. I know that's weird of me to kind of say, considering my age and my wife's age, but, hey, it is what it is whenever the girls are as young as they are. So, now that I got that little bit of weirdness out of my head, this episode, okay, the big thing here, of course, is Yang and Weiss came back out here, reunited with Rwby, and we finally got 3 of the 4 girls together, and now we just gotta wait on Blake, and I'm presuming in Chapter 7 is when we're going to get Blake and stuff like that in there. So, yeah, I don't really know what to say about this chapter other than, we had some good moments in there with Raven, and Raven showed us like, hey, look, I'm a bird, really. This is what Ozpin has done to me and Crow. You think we got, pretty much in a nutshell, she's kind of like, you think we got our names just because, we got them at birth? Which, yeah, they got their names at birth, but at the same time, they now are also a Raven, and they are also a Crow. So, yeah, hopefully now we're also going to have Yang asking Crow, hey, what's the deal with this? I talked to my mom. She's telling me about this stuff and this stuff. And, I didn't really like that part where she was putting down Yang's dad. Because, obviously you had some sort of attraction to the man. And maybe you're just a bitter old ex or something, and you're just like, that fool of your dad, maybe you're just a bitter old ex because you obviously did something with him because you were attracted to him in order to have, the child that y'all had together. So, yeah, I know I'm a little scatterbrained, but that's kind of what this show kind of does, is it gets you a little scatterbrained on your first viewing, and then you watch it 3 or 4 more times, and then you're like, oh, yeah, okay, I gotcha. And I'm finding a couple reactors now that I'm this far into series. I'm actually finding a few reactors that I can actually follow along with and rewatch the series with them as well. And I can't remember the names of them off the top of my head. I actually found one who's recently just started the series. Hopefully I can jump over there and remember who they are. Maybe I'll try to leave a link down in the description of, you know, some videos coming up, or maybe I'll just start adding some people over, you know, on the channels tab on the thing, because, you know, we've got different tabs here on YouTube. You know, we got the home tab, we got the community tab, we got channels tab, we got the about tab, which I need to change the about section as well. That about section came around during the whole COPPA, you know, era of YouTube, where, oh, everyone's freaking out about COPPA, and lo and behold, it really didn't do that much to YouTube, other than the, you know, creators that target children themselves, or seemingly target children. But there I did it again. You know, I gotta get my mind focused on what I'm talking about. But yeah, maybe I'll just add some people to, you know, my channels tab, and just add some more people, because I need to add more people over there. Right now I think I got like 4 or 5 people, and 2 out of 3 of them, 2 of them I know don't even post anything no more, so honestly I need to take them off of there. But yeah, this was a good chapter. It kind of pushes the story along. What I need now, I can't get words out of my mouth. What I want to know now is, you know, I already said this once, but how's Yang going to react to Crow, and how's Oscar going to react to Yang and Weiss? I do want to know that, regardless of Osmond being in the back of his head, because, you know, I look at Oscar, and I feel like he'd be a good match for Weiss, honestly. And, you know, if this sounds weird, but the whole problem is I can't get that creepy factor out of my head because of Osmond being in the back of, you know, Oscar's head. But if it's Oscar by himself, yeah, I can see that being a good match. I can see that being a good match with Rwby too. I don't know. I gotta quit shipping these people in my head, because I'm not a big shipper, but I see it because, you know, I've gotten into so many different fandoms that, yeah. I'm also wondering about Raven. What's the next time they meet? How's that going to play out? There's a lot of questions, especially they know about Salem now. So does the rest of the gang know about Salem, and it's only Weiss and, you know, Yang that know about Salem, or does Rwby and the rest of them know about Salem as well? I believe they do. I can't remember if Crow told them that part yet. I know he told them a lot during that campfire scene, but I'm wondering if he told them about Salem specifically. Don't know, but we will find out, and I'm sure I will be reminded in the comment section. So it is now up to y'all. Y'all know what to do. Hit that like, tickle to subscribe, don't be texting and driving, and as Mr. Rogers always says,
and I like you as you are, I do.